In this video, I will talk about solo section that we have on Korg PA5X. In every band, we know that it's very important to have a good singer, good solo section, and good rhythm section accompaniments. All three things are very important, but they have priority. Always priority is good singer, then good solo section. Everybody is waiting for good solo. And then, of course, on third place, but it's very important as well, is rhythm section that is going to give energy to your performing. And so all three categories are important, but they have priority. Now, in this video, I have PA5, and I will explain you why PA5 is much better choice for everybody who is playing solo and whom is solo section is important, why it's much better than Yamaha Genos. I will compare it to Yamaha Genos in this video. Because I used to play Korg from 1996 to 2017, so 21 years. Then I switched to Yamaha Genos from 2017, and I have Yamaha Genos since 2017, now 2024, for 7 years. I know both instruments very well, and I know what I'm talking about, and I will give you all information, and you will know that this instrument is much more powerful than Yamaha Genos. I will give you some things that you cannot argue about that. You will just see it is that, and we don't have it on Yamaha Genos. We don't have this kind of access. Let us talk about sound first. Both instruments, Yamaha Genos and Korg PA5, they sound fantastic. If we are talking about solo section, I prefer Korg PA5 because of those combinations of the sounds and that sound that is so powerful that cuts very well through the space in live environment. It is direct, present sound that you can hear right away, is focused to solo that you want to play. Now, if I want to go to details and talk about category of the sounds, then I can say I like something more from Yamaha, I like something more from Korg. But if we are talking about live performing, where I want to have sound that is cutting very well to the space, that is dominant sound, then definitely Korg is my choice for live performing. Now, we are talking about options. It is next move. That is something that will blow your mind when we are talking about options. For all people who are playing Yamaha, they will see they don't have this. They don't have this kind of access to instrument that is so powerful, and in one blink of your eye, you have access to everything. You can memorize where you are, you can see where you are, and you can know where you want to go, and you can go directly to the point, to the part where you want to go if you want to change your solo performing. Now, when I see that keyboard, I can see that on my screen, I can see what is activated, what is not activated. I can disactivate my combination of the sounds here or here. I can know exactly what is activated. I can mix it right away, and I can directly go to the part of that sound and to see which sound which solo instrument is part of this combination. Now, but what is very important here is that we have here category of combinations of the sounds. So that is not solo sound. I'm not talking about if you go to solo sound that you have factory, legacy, general MIDI user, and then you can see sound, solo sound. I'm talking about dedicated part where we have category of combination of the sounds. You can see them: piano, electric piano, organ, guitar, strings, brass, trumpet, sax. So you have direct access of combination of dominant sound that is part of category or combination of the sounds that are in that category. So, for example, if I press guitar, I have my guitar category of the sounds. In that guitar category of sounds, I have, beside of that sounds, I have sounds that are part of the combination where I can go and change that instrument that is part of combination, and I can save it on category of combinations, and I can have access to those sounds. So I'm not talking about a registration memory where you have to go and you have choice to make couple of registrations and you save them on the registration bank. You can choose what is going to be in that registration. Could be combination of the sounds, could be styles. And if you want to go from registration to registration, you have to change your registration. It is much harder, and you don't see it like here, when you can see exactly in category to which category of combination you can go right away. Category where is primary in this category, upper instrument, for example. Sorry about that. This is not my keyboard. That guy put in his category something else. But you can see names of the category and you will put something that belongs to that category. So now I'm in this category, for example, saxophone. Then I will go to upper one and I will make sure that I have saxophone as a dominant instrument of that category. And then beside of saxophone, that is dominant instrument of that category, now I can choose which instruments could be supporting instrument of that instrument. Now, if I go to instrument upper number 2, then I can say that in this instrument I want to have strings. I have saxophone and strings. Now I can mix them. So now I will choose something else where I can show you that in better way. This instrument is not edited on the way how I think, how I want to think. And what I'm thinking? I want to have category of the combination, exactly instruments that belongs to that category. Then I don't need to think. I have fast access to those instruments. For example, piano section. Now, if I am in piano section, I can mute other instruments. I can listen to my piano. Now I can add supporting instruments to just having this combination. Strings. Actually, it's already there. I will just activate it. And dark part. Now, in my category, piano category of combinations, I have 3 instruments. Actually, I have 4. Now, I can decide if I want to play combination or just solo instrument or combination of instruments. I can choose which instrument could be supporting instruments. If I don't like this string, I can change to another string, and then I can save it under category of combinations. And whenever I call that piano, I can have this instrument that is part of category. Now, if I go to category of instruments, now I have option where I can have factory combinations and I can have user combinations of instruments where I can rename that group of instruments. I can call it piano, I can call it electric piano or organ, but I can change name if I want to change name of this category. Of course, I will not change name because in this case I want to keep same names and just add it. Only if I have and need to change name of the category, like here if I'm using intervals, I can do so on one of banks, or I can do so on category number 11 or any category that I want to dedicate to this new name of my thinking how I can use that category. And I can remember that on that category, I'm using something else, not exactly this name here. So, but this powerful option where I can, for example, go and press this button and go to my favorite 11 sounds that I can use for any kind of music. So, sounds that I'm using mostly, I can put them under name like piano, electric piano, organ, guitar, strings, bass, brass, and so. Or I can just put 11 instruments on certain order that I can always take, for example, accordion, guitar. I will use, usually what I use in every instrument, I use piano, electric piano, then I use accordion, acoustic guitar, electric guitar, brass, trumpet, then saxophone. I will take here flute, some synth, and some ethnic instrument. I will put them in favorite categories, and then I know in every of my keyboard I have those favorite instruments. On Korg, on Yamaha, Yamaha has option for favorite sounds, and Ketron has option for favorite sound as well. So, but in this instrument, beside of these favorite combinations, now I have option to go to category, and if I need even more bonus of the sounds, then if I go to category and press button, then I can have several. I have 10 combination of the sounds that belongs under piano category of combinations, not sounds, combinations. So that fast access of the favorite sounds, combination sounds, deciding what you want to play, looking what is activated, mixing what you want to do, then changing whatever you want to change in upper sound, upper second or upper third sound. That powerful option that is you can have access, and you can see in blink of your eye, and you can know where you are, where you have to go. It is a dream that actually doesn't exist at all so powerful in Yamaha Genus. Now, I'm not trying in this instrument to tell you that something is good, something is not good, or something I like, something I don't like. I am just telling you truth, and you can see that nothing can be compared to Korg PA5 if we are talking about solo section, about access to solo section, and it sounds incredible good. Everybody knows that Korg sounds very present in live environment, dominant and beautiful. Every sound from Korg. Other instruments are good too as well, but Korg is dominant there. So thank you very much for watching this video, and have a good day. I will see you in my next video.